Now that we know how the immune system fights against diseases and that it has memory, we can understand how vaccines work. Vaccines are made of weakened pathogens called attenuated or dead pathogens, but they can also be made of toxoids that are inactivated toxins or subunits of microorganisms. All these vaccines are able to activate the immune system, avoiding the disease caused by the same pathogen that the vaccine is made of. When a virus infects us, the lymphocytes become active to attack it, but this requires time, so they won't help avoiding the disease. By vaccinating, we activate the lymphocytes that will generate a memory that will be essential when we encounter the same pathogen, even if it occurs years later. In this case, extra time won't be needed, since the lymphocytes that have been activated by the vaccine generated antibodies that will rapidly recognize and destroy the pathogen before it can harm us. Therefore, the vaccines made sure that the virus, dead or attenuated, starts an immune response, avoiding a possible disease. In addition, vaccines not only protect who receive them, they also protect the entire community. By vaccinating you and your family, you're also protecting people that cannot be vaccinated, like very young children or the most fragile ones, like elderly or very sick people. This is possible thanks to a mechanism called herd immunity or community immunity. When the vast majority of a population has been vaccinated, the viruses cannot circulate easily as they can't find a host to invade. Let's say that in a group of 30 people, 29 are vaccinated and only one is not. This person is being protected by the others. If the virus infects someone vaccinated, it will be rapidly destroyed thanks to the immunization and it won't spread. But what happens if instead of 29 there were only 20 vaccinated people? For the viruses, it would be easier to find someone to infect, and from this person, viruses could reach all the other unvaccinated people around. Since the virus cannot choose who to infect, it won't only infect people who chose not to get the vaccine, but also people who cannot get it and the ones with a weak immune system in which the vaccines have no effect. Finally, we will try to solve the most frequent concerns about vaccines. Vaccines don't cause autism. The theory of the former doctor who claimed that has already been discredited. There is no relation between vaccines and autism. Vaccines are safe. Several clinical trials are made before its commercialization, and the adverse effects they usually cause are mild and temporary. It is easier to suffer serious injuries caused by vaccine-preventable diseases than with the vaccine themselves. Vaccines are effective and save between 2 and 3 million lives a year. Vaccines don't weaken the immune system, but they strengthen it. Vaccines generate the same memory as natural infections, but without causing diseases. Vaccines allow to eradicate diseases like smallpox, which was eradicated in 1979. Thanks to the herd immunity effect, vaccines not only protect who receive them, but all the community. This way, vaccines allow to improve public health, and there is no reason to mistrust them. You're still on time. Get vaccinated.